Hey guys, Jeddah10 aka Jed here. So today let's talk about boot sizing and making sure that you have the right snowboard boots that fit your foot and making sure that you're getting fitted boots that are right for you. Because I've had a few requests for videos on this topic and it is an important topic, although I've covered it in blogs in the past. I think it's good to have a little video with some quick tidbits on how to pick the right boot because not everyone reads the guides in depth, and it's just good to have a general video that covers this topic. So to pick the right boot, firstly, boots are your most important piece of gear. Having a snowboard's great, but if your boots don't fit you, your feet are gonna hurt, you're going to have a horrible time on the hill, and you're not going to be able to learn new tricks because the whole time your feet are going to be killing you. So having boots that fit you are by far the most important piece of snowboarding gear that you can have. It's better to spend more money on your boots than on your snowboard and on your bindings and all of that, because you have to be comfortable on the hill. So when I tell people to buy gear, boots number one, then your snowboard and other gear, but boots number one as your most important piece of gear. And to make sure that you have boots that fit your foot, firstly, the way to do it is try on a lot of boots. Do not buy your boots online unless you've actually tried them on in the store, you know the exact sizing and all of that, because you have to try on a lot of boots. When I buy boots, I try on 10, 20 pairs of boots before I actually pick my boot. And ever since I found a boot that fit my foot, I haven't changed at all. I've kept that boot for the last, must be 4 seasons now. So yeah, find a boot that fits your foot by trying on a lot of boots. You should be trying on basically every boot in the store within your range of what you're looking for. So to do that, start by narrowing down what you want first in your boot. So do you want a soft flex, a medium flex, stiff flex? What sort of flex do you like in your boots? It's personal preference. Pick the flex that works for you. Then as well as that, with your fitting, make sure that it's snug. It has to be a snug fit, so that when you're basically, okay, how do I explain this? Okay, so the basic idea is that your toes should be touching the end of the boot, and there should be some pressure on the end of your toes. So it should be a very snug fit, but it shouldn't be like causing your toes to curl a lot and causing you pain, because if it's hurting in the shop before you even snowboard, then it's going to hurt when you snowboard. So you want a snug fit that's tight, but not so tight that it's causing you pain, because the general rule with snowboard boots is they will pack out and expand, so they'll get looser after you break them in. So they're going to expand about one to two sizes, roughly half a size to a size, depending on the boot brand. So if you buy a size 9 that fits and you don't fit it correctly, it's going to turn into a size 10 and you're going to have loose boots. So that's why you want a snug fit. A snug fit is really, really important. And yeah, so get a snug fit, get boots in the right flex that you want, get boots in the right width. So when it comes to width, every boot brand, every boot company has a different width for their boots, and some of them have a lot of difference between one set of boots to another set of boots. So for example, Nike tends to have more narrow boots. Celsius snowboards, their boots tend to have a more wide range. So each boot company tends to have a certain width that they stay around, but that said, some boots in certain brands vary a lot. So Burton tends to have some boots that are kind of wide and some boots that are more narrow. So yeah, you gotta find the right boot with the right width, and the best way is honestly just to try on a lot of boots. And my advice to you is find a good boot fitter in the stores, because the guy that does the boot fitting is going to know which boots are more narrow, which boots are wider, and he's going to be able to at least guide you in the right direction. He's not going to be able to tell you perfectly that this boot will perfectly fit your foot. You still have to try it on, but the boot fitter is there to guide you, to help give you suggestions. So for example, let's say I'm looking for new boots and I don't know which boots fit my feet. So I'll find boots, say I want a mid-flex boot, so I'll go into the shop, find a good boot fitter. So I'll ask around who's the best boot fitter in the area, who knows their stuff when it comes to snowboard boots. Then at the shop, I'll ask the boot fitter, hey, I'm looking for a mid-flex boot. What fits my foot size? So he'll have a look at my foot, the width of my feet, and then he'll recommend some boots around that width. So usually you have a narrow width, regular width, a slightly wider width, super wide feet, and he'll be able to recommend, oh, this brand here has these boots that are wider and they'll probably fit your foot better, or this boot here is going to be narrow, is going to fit your foot better. And yeah, so for that you just try on a lot of boots and you try them on, you wear them in the store for 5 to 10 minutes, walk around in them a little bit, make sure there's no pressure points. If there's pressure points on your foot, that's going to suck. And sometimes you can fix pressure points by heat molding, but sometimes it doesn't fix it. So yeah, that's really important. And on that topic, heat molding, it's optional, you don't have to do it, but I find it helps. I like heat molding my boots. But obviously with heat molding, you want the boot to be a really good fit before you heat mold. So you shouldn't be buying a boot that doesn't fit and hoping that heat molding is gonna save the day, because it's not. Heat molding is there to make the fit even better. It's not there to solve huge problems with you buying the wrong boot. So yeah, that's just my quick video on boot fitting. Oh, and one more thing, custom insoles, worth the money. If you're gonna spend money on boots, spend another $30, $40 on some good custom, well, some basic entry-level custom insoles for your boots, and you can thank me later, because those things are worth the money every time. And if you snowboard any amount of time, custom boot insoles are worth the money. Alright, so if you like this video, feel free to give it a like. I just opened up my free snowboard trick tip series course, so it's where I go more in depth than YouTube, and I go into particular tricks, particular ways to do tricks, go more in depth into how to learn freestyle snowboarding. If you'd like to learn more about that, then join my free snowboard training course here, and I'll see you guys inside the course. Alright, so take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.